not here.
Wow. Well, thanks, Tom.
I wouldn't be true to myself if I said more than 90 seconds.
I mean, just to start off, I mean, how has the last 48 hours been like for you? I mean, how are you feeling right now, I guess?
Feel really good. Had a really good time with the team and the guys, and really just, trying to soak it all in, and, excited for the summer.
What was your favorite part from the celebrations?
Probably the locker room part. I guess the champagne, popping the bottles and stuff, and the music, and just seeing how excited everybody was and how everybody was able to kind of just, release all of the tension and stuff that we had built up over this season was pretty cool.
And then what have you just learned, going through this championship run from some of the older guys, what it takes to, come out on top, all of the hard work behind the scenes and everything?
You got to just lock in and be extremely focused, to whatever capability you can, and leave it all out there, and as long as you just put your best foot forward, try to play the right way, everything else will take care of itself, and we're able to come out on top.
Jordan, you mentioned this a couple nights ago afterwards, but you're one of the young guys who's played a lot, or maybe played the most. What's the sense, just you and the guys who didn't play much, Kuminga and Wiseman and Moody? Is there some sense that, okay, this is special to go through and it's going to mean something for you guys all later?
You definitely, especially for the younger guys, like, it feels really good to be able to get a ring so early. And, like, a lot of players search their entire careers, for rings, and being able just to go. And James is second year, and JK, and I think JK is the second youngest player to ever win a finals. Like, that's nuts, and it's really good to have that experience under our belt, being able just to feel the energy, on the road, at home, how important plays matter, being able to witness like guys like Andre and Steph who are telling us the things to say when it's 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and all the really, really small things are going to play a huge role and a pivotal role for our future, and we all want to get back, and we got the experience to get the ball rolling and keep it going.
Jordan, how much did you gain from every different role and rotation? I mean, you did almost every different thing you could during the course of this season.
Yeah. Just being ready for the opportunity. I think that's something I've kind of just, harped on and preached on all year. You never know when it's going to come. And whenever the opportunity does present itself, just be ready to, trust everything that you've done prior to that, your work, have the confidence to believe that, you're going to put yourself in a situation to be successful, and make the most of it, because it could really, change your life. And yeah.
And along those lines, so many different guys did that. I mean, between Otto and Kevon Looney, and, so many different players.
I was saying, like, we have players on our team who want the moment, who want to step up, who, want to be the guy, and being able to have that energy and feel that, but also, be selfless and great teammates and great people, and want to see other people succeed. Is just a really, really, really good combination to have. And I think everybody knew that everybody would step up. We would need everybody to step up in order to win this. And I definitely think they understood the assignment.
Jordan.
Okay, look, chill out.
You spoke after Game 6, just about your relationship with Klay and his journey over the past 2 years. Steph was very candid about his journey for the past 2 years. Earlier on, you and I talked about how Draymond was a guy who was kind of like, of those veteran players, the most in it of your kind of low 2 years. He's a very, outspoken guy, but just from behind the scenes, what were his emotions like after the championship win, because
Yeah.
he did experience those low lows, maybe a little bit more
Yeah.
folded in than the
Yeah.
other guys.
Like as a team or personally? Like for Draymond?
Draymond, yeah.
I mean, it just shows just, I think he said it, like he already knew how resilient he was. I don't know, some people just have it, and we have a lot of guys on our team who do. And their backs are against the wall, or, if there's noise or, whatever the case may be, like these guys step up to the plate and they deliver every single time, and it's an amazing trait to have. And, just seeing them embrace that and find ways to win, find ways to be successful, to get their point across. Like Draymond did a podcast after the game, like that's amazing, right? And he's in his own lane and he's paving a path, and it's really awesome and special to be a part of, just because they embrace the lows, and it feels way better when you come out on top to really do that. And Draymond was there every step of the way for me too, so I'm just appreciative and thankful.
Hey, Jordan, this might be a tough question for you, but I need one answer because people are invested. What was your favorite shoe you hooped in this year and why?
Definitely the Barcelona Kobe 11 IEs. The color popped, especially because they didn't go with our uniforms, but it was like a soft type of, peach orange type situation. With the black combination, I don't know. I never really had a favorite pair of shoes, but that was it. I tried to save them all year, and I ended up getting a second pair before the playoffs, so that's why I wore them so much in the run. So it definitely does.
There's a video of you and Andrew afterwards, and you were telling Andrew he's going to get the bag, and he's telling you we're both getting the bag. Do you expect an extension to be done by the start of next season for yourself?
If I'm gonna be completely honest, I haven't even been able to kind of fathom or lock in and think about that process yet. Like I was so locked in, and we were so locked in on a championship. Like we know it'll happen. Like we've put ourselves in situations to be successful, and everything else will take care of itself. But I guess I haven't even really got there yet.
What is your sense that generally, obviously, this is a team that has a huge payroll, has paid a lot of players. You have full confidence that you're going to get yours and Andrew's going to get his and Kevon's. I mean, what's the general feeling about where this financing is going to go?
Only stayed in school for 2 years, so you're asking the wrong person. I guess we had to see.
You saw Andrew Wiggins sort of evolve from the beginning of the season to the end. What did you notice most about what he became in these playoffs? I think you guys have answered that a lot just as the playoffs went, but now looking back, what did you notice most about how he changed personally?
I think he kind of found out that the guys that were around him wanted to see him be successful, right? Like we knew what he was capable of, and he knew what he was capable of, but like he had to feel, this is just personal opinion, I don't know if he actually feels like this, but he had to feel comfortable enough to like just be himself. Like later on down the year, like it was a big deal. Everybody was saying like he wasn't smiling and stuff like that. Like he's just a closed off person to himself. But to see him really like open up and embrace everything that we bring, and like the joy and the happiness, and like we're beating him up, like he'll dunk somebody, we're pushing them, or grabbing them, knocking them around, like to actually feel that and be the person who's embracing that, like there's no better feeling. And we let him know that like everything that he's done obviously has paid off. We wouldn't be here without him. And just to see him just slowly blossom and to just opening up, and him, having more of a personality was pretty cool to see.
I guess following up on that, how does it feel to be a part of a team with such a rich like championship history, but also when you look at this roster, like you yourself, some people were saying he's not going to make it in this league. Andrew, people said he was a bust, GP, he's traveled all around. Clay coming back from injuries, all of these guys it feels like, yeah, you guys are in a championship DNA, but you are all journeymen
Yeah.
in some type of way. What is that?
I mean, a lot of that just be like, it's always like an echo. Like somebody will hear somebody say it, and, you know, just because some people decide to like be sheep, they'll just repeat it. Right? Like they don't really have their own opinions, but we know what we're capable of, and we're playing at the highest level, you know, and we wouldn't be here if we had any self-doubt. And when you put guys together who are able to, you know, really just kind of collab, lock in, and do it together as a team, like the power and the feeling is all just, it's insane. And you can kind of feel that positive vibe and positive energy, and we all have each other's back, and it makes it easier to come in and work harder every single day, because, you know, like we're here proving people wrong, and really special to be a part of.
Is it at all like mind-boggling to you that people still doubt this team? You know, because when Clay said championship or bust, people thought he was crazy. Draymond also had like championship declarations throughout the season, and people always doubted you guys, but you guys have now done it 4 of the last 8 years.
I mean, they don't really know, you know, like it's just some stuff that you can't talk about or you can't teach that people have. And we have that in this locker room, and we rise to the occasion when our backs are against the wall. And I think, you know, and we always have, and it's an amazing trait to have. And I don't know, they can talk as much as they want, because obviously it's not working.
Great. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Got Andrew.